Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long minute, but life happened, so I ain't been able to post. But we got the box up in the air. We about to do the rear end in it. We got 14 gears, air shocks, some new trailing arms, and a posi unit. Got a new posi right there. But it's hot, so probably won't be that detailed of a video, but I'm gonna just flip the camera around and show y'all what everything look like right now. All right, YouTube, I sanded most of this down, got all the rust off that I could. We spray painted it black. Probably ain't the best job, but it is what it is. It'll help us for some time. We got the original carrier out with the gears. They're right there. And it's time to put the new shit in. Well, we got to get this one out. We get that one out and put the new gears in there, and then we'll start doing control arms and all that. But as of right now, we got to get that out, and we got to make sure the lash is all good and rear and all that good stuff. All right, we got the pinion gear out and the rear, the ring gear and the old carrier out. Both axles is out. We painted up. We're good to go. We just sprayed it down with brake cleaner. Make sure there ain't no metal shavings, cause I don't know if y'all can see that, but it looked like quite a few metal shavings in there from this old setup. We drugged that one, so we're gonna put a new one in there and drug that one too, cause I ain't playing no games. Yeah, you can see. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. See that little silver spot? Yeah, metal shavings. But yeah, we ready to start putting the new shit in there. Well, we got to put new bearings and seals and shit in it. Here, all in there. And I'm not sure if we're going to do these, but we do got them. So we're going to just figure that shit out real quick. But we in the motherfucking game, you heard me. If you need a rear end done, this is 7.5. This is a GM 7.5. 10 bolt rear end. Probably not the best rear end in the world. I already know I should have got a 9-inch out of a Ford or something, but I got what I got, so we working with what I got. But if you need a rear end done, whether it's a 9-inch, 8.8, 7.5, 8.5, tap in. Hit me on IG. We'll do it. Ain't nothing. All right, so this is what we had, y'all. We got the new pinion in there, back there in the back. And then we got the new ring gear and the new carrier, which is the posi. But if you see, it's got that gap and that gap. It's because we need to, we got to shim it. It got to get shimmed a little bit to this side. But we probably still have to put one shim right here and then just correct it. But I think we're going to put some paint on it or some grease or something to see how much this is touching the pinion gear back there. That way you got to make sure it's right. But we're gonna cut y'all back on. It's hot as shit, so I'm just trying to get it done. I ain't gonna lie to you. Right, so right now everything bolted in. We putting grease. Some people use paint. We using grease because it's what we got on hand. We're gonna spin it over and see how the ring gear is meshing up against the pinion gear. There's multiple ways you can do this to know that you're right, but we're just using what we got right now, so fuck it. You just spin the rear end over, and if it's 50%, so like from here to there would be 100%. If it's touching from here to halfway, that's your 50%, and you'll be all right. All right, so we're gonna spin it. See what it do. Oh, I mean, it's touching for sure. This moisture is about 100%. I don't know, Dave. I think we good.
It's smash everything.
Yeah, I think we good. I think she's touching 100%. I don't know if Y'all tell me if we wrong in the comment section and let me know. Should it be touching 100% or should we back it off some? But we probably ride with this, or we might take a slight bit of shim out of it. But I'm gonna figure this out. Oh, I'm about to do some googling and then I'll cut y'all back on. All right, YouTube, we wore the fuck out. It's hot. We got all the shit done, but everything ain't right. Let me flip y'all around, show y'all what's the problem. All right, so you see this ring not sitting right. It ain't even touching. Um, this one ain't touching. I don't think that's the problem either, but these are made for like a lifted car or a car that's on eights or something and you trying to make some space. Problem is my car squatted. I got Monte Carlo springs, so it make my shit sit back so fucking far. Like when it's down, my wheel touching this, like the top of the tire rubbing on that, and it just sounds fucking horrible. So it's like 10 o'clock at night. We done did the whole rear end, literally like new air shocks on there, new Jones all painted up, all that. We're done. This rear end is done. It got a posi unit in it already that's ready to rock and roll. Chrome cover on it, all that's ready to rock and roll. But we're calling it quits for today, and we're gonna change these out and these out tomorrow back to factory. They look a little rusty, but the bushing's good in them, so I'm just gonna sand them down and spray them like I did this shit. My front ones are rusty, but they're okay, so I'm just gonna ride it. Eventually I'll buy new upper control arms for the front and upper control arms for the rear, but this ain't gonna cut it, so we're gonna wrap it up for the night. I cut y'all back on in the morning. I got an interview at 11, so probably about 12 o'clock I'll be back out here fucking with it. So, well, maybe 1 o'clock, but all right, YouTube, it is the next day and we went back to factory control arms, factory control arms, factory control arms, factory control arms. Looks much better. We back being close right here, but when you put the joint down, it's gonna go back. Yesterday we had a big gap here, and as soon as we set it down, that whole fucking wheel came back here, and it was rubbing on that part. All in there. It's not supposed to do none of that, so as of right now, we good. I think we need to, well, I might just leave that like that, but we'll take this bolt out probably. I'm gonna see what my mechanic think, but air shocks in, 410 gears in there. Somehow I'm gonna clean that up, but it's hot. Sorry I ain't get all this footage of me putting this thing together for y'all, but I was motherfucking hot and trying to get it done, so it's done. We about to test drive it and see what happened. Make sure everything right. Then we'll let y'all know. Y'all get in the comments, let me know if I should put turn downs on there or just leave it blowing straight back. I know the turn downs will get the insides of your wheels dirty as hell. You can kind of see like that black soot shit come from that exhaust. I'd rather it be on my gas tank than it be down there, but all right, I'm gonna drop her ass down. Try to give it a test drive around the block or something. I'll cut y'all back on. All right, YouTube, that's it. I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up here. The rear end install was successful. I drove the car home from Southside Richmond back to Hopewell on the highway, no flaws. I got to break it in for like 300 miles or something before I could do burnouts. I mean, I've seen some people just do burnouts, but I kind of spent a lot of money. Well, I don't say a lot, but I did a budget build rear end, but it's not $200. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna break it in and not destroy the shit out my rear end. I got a little problem with my air shocks leaking, but I'm gonna pump it up with air, and when I pump it up with air, I'm gonna just spray some water on all the fittings and see if anywhere is like bubbling and try to stop it from leaking. But if not, I'm just gonna go back to AutoZone and get another set of shocks, put them on there, because the shock itself could be leaking. But other than that, everything's running good. And I might got a guy to come buy those control arms that I got, so I ain't really tripping. But yeah, don't forget about my giveaway. I'm giving away $250. It will be via Cash App or Zelle, whatever one you got. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, somebody will win $250. So I don't know. I appreciate y'all. Those videos of me driving, I just included that because I feel like y'all deserve to see that it worked out and everything. You could drive it. So we never did a rear end before. We just figured it out as we went. But it worked out fine. So I encourage you, if you think you want to try it yourself. It ain't that hard for real, for real. You just gotta make sure the shim's right. But yeah, I drove it home fine, no problem. We doing the giveaway. Yeah, so follow me on Instagram at really bonkers, really_bonkers. Facebook, Arthur Hall. Hit me up. Let's talk about old schools or something, whatever y'all into. You know what I'm saying? I like cars. I just bought a Benz. That might come to the channel. I don't know if I'm gonna show it on the channel, but I kind of want to do a stance car, real cambered in. I ain't sure what I'm gonna do yet, because I got the truck. I just use the Benz as a daily driver. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling on. So thanks for watching my video. It's your boy Archie Bonkers from the Shitbox Hotel, and I'm out of here.